The National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, over the past few months have been embarking on a series of training to build capacity within the nation, district disaster management committees. Sometimes communities get cut off after disasters and they have little resources. So we enabling the different communities to be more resilient. With this training, CERT, Community Emergency Response Team, it helps them to do more for themselves before the professionals get here. Introduction in wound management, fire safety, map reading. These are just a few topics that they will be engaged in during this training.
I'm extremely happy to be one of those they have selected to do the CERT. I wasn't knowledgeable about CERT, and then my chairperson, well, he selected me to take part, to go out, learn.
This is a wonderful experience for me. Being a person who loves to volunteer, I decided that I wanted to be part of the disaster committee, and I look forward to the training. Having done some previous training, I look forward especially to the CERT, believing it to be one of the most important. Not that the others were not important, but the CERT, from what I've read and understood, would have been more intense, more learning, more focus on saving persons in a disaster.
I didn't know what to expect, although they did tell me that I would be running through fields and dragging people. It has been jam-packed of information. A lot of information has been thrown at me, a lot to process.
When the CERT program, when I was informed of the CERT program, I heard about it before from some friends in Trinidad who told me that I should be a part of it. I should really enroll and be a part of it. The previous occasions, I was kind of thinking that it may be something that I'd done before. But having enrolled and be a part of this one, I feel like I am equipped to handle any eventuality of a disaster. That includes more specifically dealing with casualties, people.
I was excited to embark on this new course for many reasons. This was new to me and I love challenges. However, I was assured by the instructors and the pleasant staff at NEMO that they would have taken full care of me.
It has been very informative for me. I do appreciate, like I said before, the hands-on experience, though I would have preferred to have more time to do it. I find it's beneficial for the community to know how to have this kind of skill set, because I find many times we have situations or disasters happening and people tend to don't know what to do, and the first thing people do is pull out their phone rather than assisting. And I was always wanted to be in a position to assist people any way that I can. I'm a volunteer of NEMO, so any chance I get to assist, I'm up for it.
But the CERT was intense. It was more than I expected. I thought it would be more theoretical, but it was also very interactive and very, very practical. In the event of a disaster, I can go out there, give up my best, even train some persons who may not have had the experience.
Not that I've been trained in CERT, I'm knowledgeable about CERT. I am empowered and I'm ready to go off to any disaster.
It's not very often that we have the opportunity where we have to go and pull out individuals after a hurricane or earthquake. But the training covered all of those areas. What do you do when persons are in trouble, in danger, how to handle injured persons, how to treat the wound.
I must admit that I had challenges. The practical was really challenging. However, I had the support of my teammates, and that is what this program is about. It helps with team resource management. So, of course, we put this into practice, and I was able to pull through with the help of my teammates.
CERT is providing the comfort, providing the support, providing relief for persons who are who find themselves in danger through disasters, whether it's natural or man-made?
It has been challenging physically because I'm a tiny person. So sometimes I'm a little bit hesitant that I might be able to lift a heavy person, but when you have a good team, because that's what the CERT is for, when you have a good team, you should have a little bit of confidence in terms of assisting people. It definitely is a beneficial course for anyone to do. If they're interested in assisting people, I encourage them to do it.
And I think I feel like a professional now. I feel like I am empowered and probably certified to take on the work anywhere, whether it's in my community or wherever needed. I feel like I am an EMT, so to speak.
I am excited now that I have finished this course, and so I am ready to put whatever that I have learned into practice in my community. After completing this course, I have a greater appreciation for our first responders or our emergency personnel, for I witnessed firsthand some of the experiences and the challenges that they too have to encounter when out on the field responding to an emergency call.
I really want to thank NEMO for organizing and the facilitators. I don't remember all of the names, but Dave and Eugene and all of them, they were tremendous. They were wonderful in all of you for facilitating it. And for me being a part of it, I am very much enriched.
The government of St. Lucia, through NEMO and our partner agencies, are excited to continue building resilience in our people through trainings like these. We encourage persons with whatever skill set that you have to come volunteer, because when you are volunteering, you're doing a greater good for the nation. NEMO wants to continue thanking the different DDCs and other essential services, police, fire, borderly, and all the other agencies that come together in assisting NEMO with these trainings. We want to thank our trainers and the donors, and most of all, the government of St. Lucia for making this training possible.